hit the notification bell, like and share this video, and leave comments down below. Well, we apologize for the 3 days that we were not able to do the morning live due to a family emergency. But we're back now, and we got a whole lot of things to cover or talk about today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover all of them. Good morning, Bohemian Monkey. Glad that you're joining us today. You know, he'll hop in, hop out. You know, we appreciate it. As I was saying, we apologize for not being on for the last 3 days, but we had a family emergency we had to take care of. We took care of it now. Got an added addition to the family. You know, second grandchild, so we proud of that. Plus, I needed the rest as well, but I did do a little bit of deliveries this week. What I hated, I didn't get a chance to record yesterday. Probably would have been one of my best live videos, morning shows I would have had by far. I was with another driver assisting him when they delivered that order. I wanted to go because it was a unique order, different from any order that I have done out of over 1,000 deliveries that I've done to deliver that. So he needed extra bags with that order. You know, when you're doing these $1,000 orders, usually they said they would have 2 drivers do them, but I've been handling mine. You know, I've done a lot of them. Let me flip the screen around. I have done a lot of them. So I was very familiar with the process. The driver's like, well, they typed in the items count to this delivery. You know, we talked maybe the night before, 2 nights before, but hopefully I can get with that delivery driver today and he can tell you his experience and all of that. And I may be able to ask him some questions as well about before the delivery, during the delivery, and after the delivery. So with that being said, they typed in a list of the item count. This is the very first time I had ever heard of an experience like this, so I wanted to get involved. We get there and we go in there and do this process of getting ready for the catering order. And it was at Old Charlie's in Bartlett. It was one of the best restaurants that I ever been in that did an easy catering order on the Deliver That platform. Both of the general managers were there. One was from another site, Jackson, Mississippi, and the general manager of that operation there. This was a high priority order. And he needed more than the bags that he had. So what I suggest to anybody that's on the Deliver platform or Deliver That platform that's in our area, you need to have at least 7 catering bags. And if you can get other bags that will hold your ice and your drinks, that would be good as well. So went in there and it was a list. I think I took a screenshot of it. I might discuss that this morning with you. Let's see. Yes, I took a screenshot of it. I'm doing a screenshot now. That wasn't what I was trying to do. As you know, I be on multiple devices, multitasking on multiple devices, as I'm multi-app. Try not to do too much at one time, but sometimes things can get out of hand where you're doing more than you can handle at that moment. Then you have to prioritize what's most important and eliminate the other things that are not. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find the screenshot of this, and when I probably park, I will show you guys as I'm going to my destination this morning. Let's see. I'm trying to find the screenshot. That's not it. Yeah, I'm a little thrown off this morning. Okay, we see the screenshots. All right. I can get a screenshot of that order on this phone. That's right. Let me look at the camera. Yeah, I have it. I will show it. I didn't have both invoices. He got a chance to do both. I don't know how they got eliminated. Yes, I do. I have it. I'm gonna read off them items once I get in the safe parking place. You know, the order was over $1,000. Items detailed. It was 10 Spanish dip platters, 6 original chicken platters, 6 New Orleans Cajun chicken pasta, 8 rolls, 13 group smashed potatoes, 12 group size salads, 2 cobblers. That's on one sheet. The second sheet. Let's see what the second sheet says. Good morning, Angela. How you doing this morning? It's nice to be back on the grind again. And I also put in a community post. Well, it will be posted in the next 2 hours. My receipts that I have done throughout the month, which will be tomorrow one. What's up, Charles, man? Nice to see you once again, brother. Morning and good morning and blessings to you all. Also, you all the way from Omaha, Nebraska, man. We thank you for coming in, joining us today as we get our grind back on. So in doing this catering order, we deliver that. They also had 1 whole cobbler, 4 sweet gallon teas, and 2 unsweet gallon teas. This was a special order. I guess they've been having problems in the past with drivers that do deliver that and do deliver under the Easy Cater program platform, because they the ones that contract out to deliver that and deliver. So they wanted to make sure their customers had the best VIP service, and we double and we triple check. So I was with the delivery driver. We sit down, we looked at the invoice, showed them to use this as a check-off list, because this is gonna go to the customer. You can do a check-off as we look at the items and put it up. It was a total of 10. We used 10 catering bags, and I got some torches bags that I use. We used 4 of those, and then we had about like 8 bags of ice. So we walked through it and everything, and they was explaining their story about sometimes not having the best food delivery experience from delivery drivers on the Easy Catering contract, which is contracted out to deliver that and deliver. And I hate I didn't get a chance to video record that yesterday, because that would have been a very good video of learning how to deal with your customer, know how to interact with your merchant, communicate with them. And once you go to a restaurant, a retail store, you dealing with the merchant. be as cooperative with them as possible and stay courteous and polite. And remember, even though you're a delivery driver, at that moment, there are your team member, and you are their team member at that time. Even though you are a business owner, you're running your own business, because you're going to need a team effort when you're dealing with large orders such as that on the Deliver That platform, as well as Deliver. So we got together, they worked with us, they brought the food out, they helped, recheck the list. We checked the list, we did a check off on it, verified everything was there, and then we load up. They even helped load it up the vehicle as well. They didn't have to, but they did. And we had a good conversation going on. I found out a lot of interesting things. Went ahead and got a business card from both of them. Introduced them to my YouTube channel. Because I had told you, ladies and gentlemen, that I would be interacting with business owners and operators and merchants of retail stores and restaurants. And we did. So hopefully in the near future, we may get a chance to get that opportunity again. You always got to ask for permission, make sure everything lined up and all of that. But that would have been a perfect opportunity to see how things go and how you interact with the merchants and with the customers. Because merchants are our customers. And the customer that orders the food is our customer as well. And the platforms that we're working on, they are also our customer. So we was able to do it. It was a smooth transaction and everything. And when we got to the hospital to do the drop off, we both did what we had to do to get that process running smooth and efficient. And the driver, he was on time. So that's what we do. We interact well with the drivers when they need help, get with them, walk through different procedures with them that will help them, have a better opportunity to provide that best business practice and customer service. So hopefully I'll get in touch with that driver today. That driver's out of town right now. Hopefully before the live is over, we'll get a chance to hear his story. If not, it'll be tomorrow. There's going to be a few changes that I'm going to do also on this channel here as far as doing my morning lives. It's a new feature that I'm going to be using. And hopefully we'll be able to have at least one other driver that you can see them and see me do our deliveries and interact. And we're going to show our receipts live. There will be no editing. There will be no cutting of the video. You will see it at real time and everything. So that's what we want to do. Give you the inside scoop on what's behind the scene, which will give you more value content that you will be able to look at and understand how things work. Because there's been a lot of negative talk about the Diamond program. It don't work. But majority of the people that gets on the Diamond program, their acceptance rating is no higher than 50% to 70%. And they really don't know the full benefits of it because they've never been at the 80% rate, the 90% rate. They're like, I'm not taking all these orders. I'm not taking all these low ball offers. I'm not taking all of these no tipping offers. I understand that. But there's a way you can cherry pick these things. Cherry picking your zones, cherry picking your restaurants. All of this is common sense now. Now for the beginner, it's food for thought, and it's information that they can take. Say, man, I never thought about it like that. I didn't, now I can be able to find out where the higher paying offers is and where the best areas to go in to get those offers. You got to do a lot of leg work, a lot of research, a lot of review on your own. You're going to have to constantly do your own studies, your own analysis, being able to understand and read what's on those platforms. It's your responsibility to be able to give the best business practice, business etiquette, and quality customer service to your customers, so you will have repeated clientele. That's your responsibility. You know, that's your responsibility to know your market. That's your responsibility to know your demographics. It's your responsibility to understand what high priority orders mean. And where do you get these orders from? And how do you find the high value customer? That is your responsibility. But what we will try to do is, you know, turn the light on in the dark room so you can see the things in the room, so to speak. And once you see all the furnishings in that room, you can decorate the room the way you want to decorate it. You can rearrange the furnishings that's in that room to your style and taste. I use that analogy to get you to understand that you have to discover truth for yourself and maximizing your earnings. A lot of people that said, man, the diamond program sucked, are the ones that's between the 50th percentile and 70th percentile. They don't understand that when you're trying to work your way up the ranks of the acceptance rate between 40% and 50%, it look like it's a struggle. Look like all the bad offers coming to you. Then once you get at 50, between 50% and 60%, you're getting some of these diamond orders and you like, hoorah. Then when you try to get, once you get at 70, between 60 and 70, a lot of bad offers being thrown at you again. And then you just said, man, I'm not going to do this. And you said, this program is no good. You haven't even worked your way to the 80%, the 90%. I'm not even going to say 100%, but 80% and 90%. You got to use a cherry picking method, ladies and gentlemen. So when you in that range where they giving you, because you're going to be in that range. And I talked to another content creator that was a driver, say he's testing it out and he's getting all these bad offers between the 60% and 70% rate. And I told him that's the way it is. That's how it works. But if you pick the best lowball offers out the bottom of the barrel, it won't be as bad for you. What you mean by that? Look at the reverse numbers of 10 miles for $5. In one zone, in another zone, I can get that $5 for 1 mile. Now, which one would you choose? See, that's what I'm talking about. You got to do your own research. It's your responsibility to figure out where the best lowball offers is for less miles. That's your responsibility, not mine. Mine is to give out information that would help you discover truth for yourself, not telling you how to do your job or how to run your business. There's a lot of content creators throwing negative response towards how I do my tips, strategies, and information, and they never tried none of these strategies. They never got out there in the trenches and put in the work. Then when we show the receipts, they're like, man, them receipts fake. They could have been receipts from last year, this and that and the other. They could be somebody else's. That's why we're going to do it live, so you can see it live, so you can see it at real time, so you can see them numbers, so you can see them receipts and see us do it and ride along with us and do it. Then you're going to be like, wow. You won't be able to argue with proof being shown live. There will be no editing. There will be no covering up nothing. You see, so then you got to cherry pick the best time when you get these diamond orders. These diamond orders not out there all day long. There's a time when diamond orders won't be no more than $4 and $5. There's times when diamond orders will be anywhere from $20 to $100 payouts, including utilizing the multiple programs and features that's on the Doordash platform. They're talking about all these variables, but they leaving these out of filling in the blanks of the true information that you need to know and utilize. So we're going to just show you how we do it. We're not telling you this is how you need to do it, but you're going to discover some kind of ideal for yourself that I can use a little bit of this information, a little bit of this information. Okay, I can tailor it to the way I do things. Now, since I have knowledge of the lack of knowledge I didn't have before, now I can make better decisions for myself because I have better knowledge on how to do things. It's just common sense, people, and that's what we're going to show. We don't do ride-alongs to where we show the cha-ching and all of the editing software. You see the pretty receipts looking good on the screen and all of that. Them the ones can cut and edit and put whatever they want to put in there. Don't nobody challenge them. So they challenging us because we said we don't advocate the no tip no trip movement. Okay, my thing is we just don't believe in the approach that the movement is about. We going by another approach. That's the reason why we said we don't advocate it, because we're going by another approach on how we can keep our tipping customers tipping, and how can you cherry pick these certain variables out there. Let me turn my screen on, flip it around, because I'm doing a lot of motivational talking right now and giving good ideas. That's right, GS up, negativity down. Yes, I'm just reading a comment from a commenter right quick. And now I'm going to pause because I got to get myself established. Yeah, that's good. That person commented on dashing with a different mindset and what's your end game part 2, which I will be coming out with part 3. I got a lot of other videos I got to be coming out with too. Like I said, are you going to be making money or you just going to be doing a video? Right now we're going to park. We're going to sit here and park, get set up and everything. We're going to do some work. We're going to put in some work. But I just want to share some things with you. You got to know when it's slow. You got to understand when it's oversaturated. You got to be able to know it's too many drivers at one restaurant. You got to know when it's a low supply and demand. I keep reiterating these things. You see, so people can get it. See, a lot of different other content creators trying to persuade our subscribers not to believe the information that we giving to you. So that's why I got to do these type of live shows, to where I can show my receipts. I show a lot of them in the community posts. I have hundreds more to show. But the reason why I don't show all of that, because, he's just bragging. He bragging. No, we showing proof. Then when they show the receipts, oh, man, that could be somebody else's receipt. Yeah, that can be true. There are people that does that. But I'm not a dishonest person. So now there will be different times that I will do my lives. I still be doing a live morning show. Yeah, I may do the lunch rush hour. I may do the dinner rush hour. And when I do it, when I get the hit, I'm going to show it on the screen like that right there. Then going to show you, once the job is complete within an hour, how much that I'm making that hour, how many orders it took for me to make that hour. You see, and then you see the diamond orders for yourself along with my ratings, and you tell me if it's important. Then you tell me, is it irrelevant? I beg to differ that you'll be able to do that. So with the pull it up, stop that right quick. With this episode right here that we did right at 6 days ago, it talks about dashing with a different mindset and what's your end game. And I was reading a comment, and I'm gonna have to go back to his comment because he just put that comment in there. His comment is GS up, negativity down. And that's what we got to do, ladies and gentlemen. We got to kill the negativity. We got to kill the seed of negativity that's being planted in a lot of people's minds, to where they act a certain way different than they normally would act, because somebody planted a seed and you believed in it. Then later on you found out it was false. You see, so that's why people got to discover the truth for themselves now. You got to do some research. So what we doing is opening the doors when we doing our live streams so you can see proof. All right, the last video that I did. All right, hold on, let's see. Let me find it right quick. The last video that I did. Okay. All right. The last video that I did, Doordash Revolution. How to get higher tips from customers. And we talk about the diamond program. You really can't see that. That's a commercial. We're going to show you what it looked like after the commercial play out. Let me turn that down right there. All right. But you can go there and you'll find it in the most recent upload. And that's the title right there. Okay. Now, how to get higher tips from your customers. It is a technique and it is a strategy. And it's information that I choose to share. I'm going to get bashed for it. As always, you're giving out too much information, D-Rail. You're giving out too much information. It's not going to stop me from making my money. This information here is going to help me make more money, and it's going to help you make more money. Because if you educate drivers on how to get the customers that's paying higher tips, I also want these drivers to know that you got to also give your best business etiquette, business practice, and quality customer service so they continue on giving those tips. Now, when we looked at the analytics on what age group was looking at the video, and I've been hoping to reach out to that group for the longest. It was from 25 years old up to 44. And everybody is important. But this is the age group that has the mindset, especially 25 to 34, that has the mindset, you know, they in college, they in school, you know, they do this part-time, and they not worried about it's a business, it's a hustle to them. All right, when you have that hustle mindset, you're just trying to make your money. You know, you don't care about quality service, you don't care about business etiquette, you don't put your food in a hot bag, you know, you don't try to take care of that customer food as if it's your own. You see, you're not communicating with the customer, letting them know this, letting them know that. You know, you're doing all kind of bad practice behaviors. All you want is this money. What happens? When that customer is dissatisfied with that driver, may not got a chance to rate that driver, it's making it harder for the other drivers to make money. With that customer, when that customer continue on having an experience like that, they stop tipping. They stop tipping. And I'm going to go over part of that video that I did, and I got a response to that video. I'm not going to actually play it per se. I just want to read what the commenter said. If I can find the comment. Yes. And I told her that I was going to feature her comment in my video. This is a customer, ladies and gentlemen. Deborah J. 1970. My tipping is based off the delivery driver's attitude and professionalism. Attitude and professionalism. Good morning, Brandon. We appreciate you coming on the show today, checking us out and all of that. How you doing today? How's your week been so far? You know, so back at Deborah J. My tipping is based off of the delivery driver's attitude and professionalism. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. We've been trying to reach out to customers for the longest, hoping that customers will come out to the channel put in some comments, put in some feedback, because what I'm doing is I'm not just doing it for drivers only, but it would help drivers as well, that it would help merchants, operators, and customers, because all of them are customers on our platform, marketplace platform. You know, I do contracts with Doordash, Grubhub, deliver. All right. I also have customers when I go to these restaurants that pick up these orders. They're a customer to me as well. Okay. I got to treat them as such. Also, the customer that I'm dropping off the food to that made the order and paid for that order, that pays for me to make an income, I got to treat them as well as a customer. Now, how do I keep getting this repeated clientele? To a lot of people, it's a secret. To most of us, it's common sense. And I've said it many a times: better business practices, great business etiquette, quality customer service. And this is how you can get this money. Oh, he been sick. What, you had the flu? You had the flu, Brandon? You had the flu? I know how that felt. I had it about a month and a half ago. The flu. Now, those that are delivered that drivers and on the deliver that platform is still lingering. Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be there for a minute. It don't just hit you and then all of a sudden it hits you overnight, then disappear overnight. It hangs around. You know, it hangs around even after you not doing all of that. You know, the stuff that we normally do when we're sick is still in the system. That's why we got to keep that orange juice and some other things going on and stay hydrated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to do a quick update. Information to give to the drivers today. I just got it. Let's see, will I be able to go back to it? All right, the deliver that said something. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and go over this real quick, though, because we do have people in our area that does deliver that. And I got an email, right? I got an email: cell phone tower outage. Deliver that, important notice. Let's go ahead and do this station identification news report right now. Deliver that, important notice. We are currently experiencing an outage on our main hotline number, 315-630-3330. Impact is impacting Texas from the Verizon customers and 23 other carriers that use the Verizon tower. Calls are not impacted, however. We cannot receive text messages from Verizon customers. In the meantime, if you are impacted and need dispatch support by text, please text 878-881-2612. You can still receive messages from our main line and call us. Just text inbound to our main dispatch line are impacted. So there's the phone outage. There's the text number in the blue button right there. You can actually hit that right there and probably can, do what you got to do. But I got an email from Deliver That, and that was an important notice that I wanted to bring out, because some of you might not get this. Those who's on the Deliver That platform, that was some valuable information for you. We didn't mind sharing that information. They just gave me that update 1 minute ago. Well, it was more than 1 minute ago. It's 7:29. I don't know how I missed it, but we giving it to you right now. Now, the next thing I'm getting ready to do is turn my app on. Everybody know how to turn the app on. I'm not even going to go through the formalities of showing that. Everybody already know how to do that. All right. I got to sign in. Okay. I need to get something to eat, or else y'all going to be hearing my stomach rumble. Yes, indeed. I'm running a little behind today, so much love to you too, brother, man. Appreciate you, man, stopping by and all of that. Giving us a thumbs up and everything so people can get the information out there. The more likes that you put up, the more information that you get out to the other viewers. Because I'm under 1,000 subscribers. So after the video ends, it goes back private. Then I have to republish. All right. That's one of the things I want to talk about. And I will be talking about in probably my other videos. You're getting first priority on higher paying orders. You know, it's a lot of misconception, a lot of people not understanding what they read and not using their common sense either. You know, if you got a rating, I'm gonna show mine as soon as I turn this thing on. Yes, it's not bragging, this is information. Just comparing, letting people know. And then when you turn it on, it says that there. It's got that there for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to walk over it just a little bit. You're getting first priority on higher paying orders. Your acceptance rating and customer rating gets you priority access. There's 2 ratings, ladies and gentlemen. It's very imperative on getting these diamond orders. Now, if you're using multiple programs on the Doordash platform, you can even benefit making more money and more earnings opportunity. 2 ratings, acceptance rating, customer rating. And I just got through sharing mine. Mine was 86% acceptance rating, 4.86 customer rating. I'm not the only dasher in this area. That's what the negative Nancy's and babbling mobs need to understand, that we do have similarities in all our markets. So you're talking about all these different variables. Let's talk about this one here. Acceptance rating and customer ratings do matter when getting these diamond orders in these diamond zones. You will have pizza orders. Some of your highest paying pizza orders off into this diamond program. But if you're not in the pizza program, you won't be able to get those orders. Do you get it? Now, large order program. There are drivers that still don't have, that's not in the large order program, still know how to maximize their earnings as a diamond driver because they understand I will still be getting good paying orders. I got one right now. It ain't, see at night when I start showing these, you're gonna see the significance of what I'm talking about. It's a small order. I'm right here. You know, 1.9 miles, 525. They looking at it like, man, that's not a highest paying order. It's a diamond order. It may go up, it may not, but it may guarantee me another a diamond order behind that. Now we're going to turn our app on, which I should have turned on earlier when I first turned it on. I turned the clock on, ladies and gentlemen. I turned my timer on. All right. Now we're getting ready to do it by the hour. This is how I manually do it by the hour, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if I get 3 orders, I get another one that's $7, another one that's $9. I add all of that up by the hour. You see what I'm saying? That's what you make for the hour. But the morning shift is the slowest shift. That's the reason why I'm going to be doing lunchtime. That's why I'm going to be doing the dinner rush. So you can see the difference in different rush hours out here. Even the hours that's not the most lucrative rush hours, so to speak, you can still make money. So we're going right here to this address. You see where I'm at? It's just in front of me, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and get this order. I shouldn't be in there that long. Yeah, I shouldn't be in there that long. We're going to go get this. Walking on the inside. I'm not finna play with the outside. But I want you to think about these things. When you hear different people debating.
Take the next left toward West Poplar Avenue, then turn left.
We're going to do that right there. And you understand that a lot of negative things being said about the diamond program, the diamond zone, and being a diamond driver. Ask them in the comments, what was your ratings? What was it? Was it 50%, 60%, 70%? Was it 80%? Was it 90%? Majority of them, I'm going to tell you, they was between 50% and 70%. You still didn't get the best of the fruit. You didn't put yourself in position to get the best of the best. You try to figure out a shortcut way. You try to figure out a loophole through the system that you think you're supposed to deserve the best orders at 50%, and you got another driver at 90%. What make you think you're supposed to get better offers than them? And they worked harder than you. Think about that right there for a minute. Let me see for a second. I should be back. It shouldn't take long on this order. See, some of these establishments I bring inside, some of these establishments holding that tab there look at you funny. You know, especially if you hadn't had the opportunity to already talk to them. They know you well. They know that's what you do. I remember Kim Sidemoney had a camera, and she wore it as a vest on her body, like a body cam. And one restaurant operator told you got to get up out of here with that. You know, so, you know, those things do happen. Hopefully I won't be in here too long. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all didn't just leave because I left. Hope you're still there. Yeah, you're still there. That's good. See, that's another thing. You get these orders and come out of there in and out real fast. You know, that's how you make your money. That's how you maximize your earnings during the slowest hours. Oversaturated market. Low supply and demand. That's how you got to do it, ladies and gentlemen. It's how you work your own sauce. You see? And I'm going to be honest in a second. Now, turn around so you can see me. I said I was going to be honest in a second. I'm always honest. And I'm going to be honest again. It's a lot of, and I'm going to get bashed for it, I don't care. There's a lot of content creators don't know what they're talking about because they're not out here in these trenches. All right, let's go ahead and talk to the customer real quick. How can they tell me about my experience and about a program and you only did it at 50 and 60%? I'll show you what I mean in a second. How can you argue with me? I'm gonna get with you. And you've been between 50 and 60%. All right, if you didn't have these numbers, and see, that's another thing I need to show. See, I'm at 95%, but since I'm on active delivery, they dropped it more. Atlanta be at 96. Don't let them fool you here. They'll make you think, okay, you less than what you are. And then you're trying to hold on to your ratings and find out later that your ratings were higher than what it looked like on here on a current delivery. All right, if you never had an 80% and higher acceptance rate, how can you talk about that the diamond program don't work? That's what I mean about they haven't been in them trenches. That's what I mean. I done been in them trenches where I can tell you when you're between 50 and 60%, these are the orders that you're going to be receiving, expect them. Now you got to make a decision on, do I want to be over here receiving at 10 miles for $5? Or do I want to be over here at $5, 1.9 miles that you just saw that I just got just then? Let me get ready to move around. I'm wasting time on my money. You know, so let me go on and do this here. Go on, verify this and get to moving. I need to drop this off because I'm working by the hour. This not earned by time. This is the Doordash revolution. Earned by time. I had already created my own time on how I make money before they came out with that program. You got to sometimes create your own dash along the way. You got to create your own hot spots we call sweet spot. You got to create your own stuff, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm getting at. All right. Drop this order off. All right. Let me go this other way. So no sooner as I go that direction, I'm going to be stuck in traffic. All right. People talk. They say every time you talk, you just talk hard and harsh at people, man. People don't like that. I told them that's what, and then I was listening to another minister, and my son said that's what y'all do. Y'all just, you know, that's in y'all to talk with authority, and people look at it as you talk to people like they little, but it's actually speaking in authority, and people don't like that. But that's what majority of you guys do, and that's how y'all do it. Y'all speak in authority. You know, whether it's in a soft tone voice or in the tone that you talking in. All right. Did I go the right direction? No, yes, it moved. Okay. In the right direction. All right. And another thing, men that think they weigh 250 to 300 pounds or 350, they strut their size and everything and think something won't happen to them. Little men ain't scared of these big men anymore. Not anymore. So you got a lot of big men, you got little man syndrome. I just so happen to say that because that was one just then. I could have acted just as crazy as he acted. See what I'm saying? But no, sometimes you got to ignore this stuff. Sometimes you just can't address certain things. That way both people still be alive. You know, all of this aggressiveness that I see in the world today, you know, it take more effort to be negative than it does being positive. And down through here, everybody's like, you know, they want you to let them in when they try to get in the lane, but they'll try to keep you out of one. You can put them lights on, man, get ready to get in that lane. They'll jump on that speed or that accelerator, man, and determined not to let you get in that lane. Then once they in your blind spot, you don't see them. You think they letting you through as a courtesy. Bam, there go a collision. Hard-headed grown folks. That's what I'm gonna call it. Hard-headed grown folks being stupid. Now, then both people got to get the cars fixed. Just like somebody I know right now. All right, Mount Pleasant, we're gonna turn there. Drop this order off. I got to get there real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, I got to look at my timer too. Yeah, I already wasted 5 minutes. And that's another thing we're going to be talking about. Wasted time, idle time. You got to cherry pick that time too, ladies and gentlemen, because time is money. Money is time. Everybody knows that. You know, there's a lot of variables that he's talking about. I talk about a lot of variables. I don't talk about all of them. I don't address all of the variables because there's too many of them to address. But I do address different variables. I wanted to get that straight with some of these content creators that's trying to convince people not to listen to the message coming from the messenger. Now, you're not making money in your market. You might need to take some of this information and see what you can do with it to see can it help you make more money in your market before you get to barking at the tree. Now, you're going to have negative people say negative things all the time. in the world that we live in. But you can't let this seed be sown in your soul. Your soul is your mind, and you can't let them impure thoughts enter that mind. You got to get rid of that stuff right then and there. Well, you'll never succeed in life listening to everything somebody said negative about you. You got to believe in yourself. That's right. I got to get there. It looks like it's taking me too long to get there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm driving the speed limit. I'm getting there fast as I can. Somebody said you wasted 5 minutes at the store. All right. I don't know how that person is they up or not. I could call them. I'll probably call them in the next hour. I might call Hot Facts. I could have actually had him on here live and you would have saw him and me. You know, he doing his orders, I'm doing my orders and all that. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. Graduate to that level to where you see 2 different drivers in 2 different markets in 2 different time zones and all of that. And I'm going to be getting with other drivers. You don't have to have a channel. You don't have to be a content creator to do that with me. That's why it's called a ride along, that you ride along with your boy, the Doordash Revolution. And I'm going to try to bring solutions to you, where I will be telling you this is a solution from the Doordash Revolution. Will it solve all the world problems? Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't claim I was going to solve all the world's problems. Come on now, use common sense. That's for the negative Nancy.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door. Okay, we're going to park over here. All right, we're going to park over here. They're right there. We're going to park right here. Yeah. They're behind me. See that house behind me right there? That's where they are. And that's where I'm getting ready to go. So what I'm getting ready to do, I'm going to flip the screen. Maybe you can see me when I get ready to drop it off over there. You see. I see 7 people in the chat line. I need 1 more thumbs up so we can make it even. Balance it out right there. I appreciate it so much so we can, you know, put this message out for other people can get this sauce. And if you're a first-time viewer today, I'm going to suggest some certain videos that you need to look at that may help you maximize your earnings when you make the right decision. We'll go ahead and do this right quick. All right, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you saw me in the background. That's how I show my receipts when I complete an order. Now, I'm gonna go to the nearest hotspot. All right. You have 5 of them on there. If you're a first-time viewer, you know, subscribe to the channel. You know, I suggest that If you want to become a top dasher, you will see a popular video of mine that talks about the truth about Doordash. You can start there. You want to find out about the diamond program? Check my playlist out. Talks about crushing cherries, collecting diamonds. Those are the two videos you want to start off with. Let me cut off on them. There we go. Tune-up time. All right. Let's hurry up and try to get there. All right. I appreciate everyone so much and everything, and I thank all my subscribers that subscribe to the channel. I thank you for hanging in there with us. You know, I would like for you to also put ideas in the comment section of videos that I put out, community posts that I put out, what more information that you want to receive, that you can get value from, what questions you want to ask. You know, you can do that as well. I don't think I need to go there. I'm gonna make a turn. I'll be sitting there all day. All right, let me flip this screen around. So be sure to, you know, put it in the comment section, put it in the live chat, put it in the community post. You know, I'll be coming out with regular videos a little bit more frequently now. And you know, I will interact with you, communicate with you, you know, and all of that. This is what makes the channel better, when you give us feedback and tell us what you want to see and things you want to have me address, and questions you want me to answer. If I'm able to answer those questions, we will answer them to the best of our ability. All right, let me see what time is on my Richter scale here. All right, 18 minutes. It shouldn't have took that long to do that. Like I said, I lost 5 minutes in the parking lot. Now, will I get a hit? That's the big question. I'm in an area where it's really oversaturated. I'm in an area where it's low supply and demand. And you got to understand when it's a low in supply and demand. By me being a top dash and also a diamond driver, and we're not bragging, ladies and gentlemen, we're not bragging. The thing is, the advantage is you got more than just dash now. You can end your dash anytime you want. And I don't have to worry about block schedules at 30 minutes or an hour. But if I end my dash, I can't go back on. That's a very resourceful tool when I have that advantage, and I can look at what areas are hot and what areas are not. Okay, the next thing is the decision on, will I make money going in that area? I can choose to make money going in that area. And then when I get in that area, make money. Okay, now when I find out about certain sweet spots of my own, and it's less dashers there, I can make more money. You see, it's the decision making and the lack of knowledge, ladies and gentlemen, that messes up on a lot of things. We talk about all these variables. Yeah, there's a lot of variables. It may be 1,000,001 different variables out there. But the main two that's very important is the lack of knowledge and decision making, ladies and gentlemen. And if you start being able to get some knowledge on things, doing research, reviews, and all of that of your own studies and analyzing things, and you do your own research, then you can find your own answers on how you can maximize your earnings. Once you gain that knowledge, let that wisdom teach you how to manage that money so you can maximize your earnings, so you can make a profit. Those are the greatest two variables out of all the variables. Everybody talking about there's a lot of variables. Yeah, you're right, 1,000,001. But the best two is the lack of knowledge and decision making. And if you cover them two areas, you'll be most successful and maximize your earnings and making a profit. I don't care what market you're in. The lack of knowledge, decision making. Everybody can use that in their market. Everybody can. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not trying to claim I'm a guru. I'm not trying to tell you do it my way. I'm trying to help you discover the truth so you can be able to do it your way. You know, that's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it is. All right. After I said that, like 10 folks jumped out the room. They got to run and go tell that. Yeah, go tell it on the mountain so somebody else can get that information. All right, got another hit, ladies and gentlemen. Hit me so fast, 6.2. Let me flip the screen around. There go my other order that quick. All right, bam. All right, let me go and accept it before I lose it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm almost there now. So we're right at $11 for the hour, right? In a very slow market where you're not going to see a lot of them large orders. They out here, but they're far and few in between. If somebody's rating is better than mine, and if people are unassigning orders and all of that, I might not get it when I think I'm supposed to get it. But we'll get this one, still make money. Okay. All right. We got to get there now. We're clocking in at 22 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 22 minutes. I need one more order for the hour. That put me at 11. Yeah, it should be 11. We're going to sit right at $11.75 or $12 for the hour. I still got some time. I get another order in there. You got to remember, breakfast time in this area is slow. There are drivers that making pretty good money still in this area with it being slow. You know, it's about, was they scheduled? Did they get here earlier? You know, and all of that. So you seen what time I got out here. I was running behind. I'm gonna go down here and Taco Bell, get this order. I want to go on the inside. I do not want to wait. And that's another thing. You got the traffic lights, routes that you take, the decision on the routes that you take, how long you in the restaurant. You know, all of that plays a factor too. And time that you waste as an individual as well. We're going to try to go on the inside. Look like nobody in the drive-thru. You know, I might go to that drive-thru. Nobody in the drive-thru. Yeah, nobody in the drive-thru. If it is, they number one person. I'm going to go to the drive-thru. I would have walked in. But we're going to try it. We're going to get in the order. Arrive at the store.
Thanks, just Taco Bell. Order you ready?
Yes, I have a DoorDash order for Jen D.
All right. Full 4 cups.
All right, thank you so much. We need to fix this parking lot. Y'all see that? All right, I need to put that bag up front while she's doing that. I should have had one bag up here anyway. There we go. All I gotta do is drop it in the front seat, put it in that bag there, charge this up. I'm at 91%. Talk to DoorDash, let them know I'm waiting. Let the customer know that I have arrived here. They already know, but communication, ladies and gentlemen, communication with the customer. And we done that. Done that. Back got the stuff right. Bag right here. Got one in the back. Got the other one back here. Catering bag. Got my equipment right there ready. Washed the vehicle the other day. It was past due. We finally done it. All right. Let's see what the time is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. That's what time. That's my time right there, ladies and gentlemen. And this is my second order. Now, will I be able to get order number 3? Yeah. Will I be able to get order number 4? Now, that's the question. Now, I show you how I do it. I'm not telling you that's the way you need to do it, but I'm most successful doing it this way. It might have gave you a light bulb that came on and said, ooh wee, I can do a little bit more with that information. That's what it's all about. Getting you to discover truth for yourself and hit that you can tailor it to the way you do things on maximizing your earning. Lack of knowledge. Decision making. I'll say it again. Lack of knowledge. Decision making. It's the 2 key variables that you need. There's 1,000,001 variables, ladies and gentlemen. But those 2 key factors right there, They help you mess around and maximize your earnings. You know, right now it's slow for me. And they taking their time and they're trying to get their food ready. And that food should have been already ready when them two in there with no customers. They should already had their food ready. I'm the only customer here. You have a good one now. All right. Now I gotta verify this order. Oh, see, they sit there and waited until I got here to do that order. Let me verify this order right quick. There's nobody behind me, no way. Let's see. It's a sealed bag, so I can't do anything with that there. So I did verify by going into what you call the floating widget for Android users. The floating widget for Android user, you'll see that icon right there. That's a very resourceful tool for those that are Android users. I don't know how it works for iPhone users. I heard they don't have that same accessibility that we do. That's all I got to say about that. Anybody that want to comment on it, that the live chat is there. When I republish this out, you can put it in the comments section. All right, where we going? All right, let's put this seatbelt on before we go anywhere else. There we go. Now let's flip the screen around so you can see the journey. All right, directions where we need to go. So I can make a right turn, a left turn. Let's see where this goes. Arby's, Shillings. Okay, I know where we're going. It's a right turn. I gotta drop this off like it's hot, ladies and gentlemen. I want to get 2 more orders in, if possible. Even though I don't have another driver, per se, doing a ride along with me where we're communicating together, you are, all of you, doing a ride along with your boy, the Doordash Revolution. And so we communicate in the chat line. How is it in your market? How much money you done made this hour? How much money you done made per hour? You can put it right now in the comments down below. You know, so we can communicate. You riding with me, we can communicate. You can communicate also on the live chat line. So look, you know, we doing all right. We doing these orders here like Hot Facts normally do. Matter of fact, that's probably who I'm getting ready to call. Hot Facts normally do. Me and him do it all day long. We talk about, okay, I'm riding here. The order is this. This is the amount. Boom, 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 boom. You know, we do that anyway. You know, we do that anyway. We never discuss on how much we made that day, but we discuss on how many orders we receiving and what the payouts on each one. But we don't never talk about, well, this is what I made for the day and all that. We never do that, but we do talk about step by step the orders we're receiving and how we make our decisions on trying to make as much money as we can during the hour. I thank everybody for putting likes on the thing, on the thumbs up. That pushes the channel out more. It pushes this information out more for new and beginning drivers that might be their first time viewers of this channel. You know, I'm getting ready to make my turn now. I will be featuring other drivers' receipts as they allow me permission to do so. You know, the receipt will deal with, we want to know your status as far as your ratings. All right, we want to know the receipt on what these orders is that you received in an hour, and this is how much you made for that hour. You know, that's the type of receipts I want you to show. Now, if you want to show your end of the week receipt, that's on you if you want to. You know, I'm not requiring you to do so. But I want to let people see that diamond drivers are making this money, and the ratings do matter. Acceptance rating and customer ratings do. There are diamond drivers that make more money than me. I congratulate them. for making that money. They said, well, we learned a lot from you and others. I'm glad I was a part of the process of bringing value to you where you can discover truth for yourself, where you can make your own decisions on how you want to make that money. I'm glad we are part of that. We thank you, for doing what you do. Your hard work, your perseverance. You never gave up. You need recognition that you deserve, and I give them drivers recognition. That's what it's all about. Do I turn it here? Okay, here.
The customer requested you hand them the order.
Nope.
They added the following instructions. Hand it to me. Leave with receptionist.
Much love here, my brother. Much love here, man. I appreciate them scriptures, man. I read them with you. And also, I apply it to my life daily, man, as far as we need to be prepared for the end times. I appreciate Brandon for reading up scriptures in Revelation. Brandon Recovery TV, ladies and gentlemen. Check his channel out. He does a lot of things on his channel, and he does the motivational thing as far as the Bible. He reads the scriptures and everything, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a good thing for us to check out. I enjoy it. It'll keep us aware and alert what's going on in the spiritual warfare that we go through in life. Thank you so much, Brandon Recovery TV. Check his channel out, ladies and gentlemen, and subscribe to his channel. All right, this is what we're getting ready to do. We have arrived. Okay, hand it to the customer. Okay. We are at Grant Homes. Okay, thank you so much. Give you a thumbs up. And turn around and make sure I'm at the right place. Oh, she put that in there for a reason. She said Grant Homes. Good morning. How you doing? Doordash driver. Yeah, I went by Google. Google sent me over here, and I started to pull up over there, but Google sent me over here, so she's actually behind this building here. I'm at the daycare.
The customer requested you hand them the order.
So
they added the following instructions. Hand it to me. Leave with receptionist.
Here's another thing we have to pay attention to. When you look at that GPS and the GPS don't put you at the exact place where you're supposed to go, you can get rated for it, ladies and gentlemen, from the customer, because they say you're not following the instructions, and you actually are following the instructions according to the GPS. The GPS off. They don't have no way to knowing that it's off, and they'll rate you for it too, ladies and gentlemen. Now she had to put it in there. We over here at Grant and Company, builders of Grant Homes. Then in the instructions, then I would have knew that, but it wasn't in the instructions, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna do it like this here. But you will get dinged for stuff like that, and then your customer rating will go down. They don't have a way to knowing that it was off by Google. I can go in there and explain it, but they might be saying he trying to find a quick way to tell me a lie. People just assume things, ladies and gentlemen. You tell them the truth. If you lie to them, they'll believe a lie before they believe you when you're telling the truth. Something wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when you tell a person truth, they're looking at you crazy. You tell them a lie, they'll believe it. Somebody put in the comments there in the chat line right there and explain to me why it's like that. Where we get that later on food. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Oh, we're getting in now. Yeah, explain it to her. Hopefully I don't get dinged there. Somebody said the thing is, was you convincing enough for her to believe what you were telling? I was telling her the truth. That should have been good enough. All right. All right, we're going to hit complete, confirm. That's how I show my receipts. One right after another, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the one for the hour, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the time for the hour. I still got enough time for the hour, ladies and gentlemen. Remind you, this is slow. There's less supplies and demand. There's not a lot of large orders out here. So what do? I get as many orders as I can for the right price, for the shortest distance, so I can make the most money for that hour. And while I'm running my mouth, I need to be on the run. All right. Okay, here we go. You know, let me tie that in up here. Now at night, and I'm gonna do it at night so you can see how it really works. Look like we're having a little static here with the screen. It look like it's lagging. And if it's lagging, that means you guys don't see it as good. That might be the reason why people are jumping on and off. There we go. All right. All right, let's see what we're gonna do. All right, we're trying to get there fast as we can. Let's see, flip the screen around. I knew it. All right. You just want to get a good clearance where I can bag out the right way, shoot out. A lot of people say, why you didn't bag in? Yeah, that would have been better. All right, we're on the run. Pay attention to my screen, my phone. Yeah, I got the order, don't know I have one. All right. I will be republishing this live once it go private. I'll put my keywords in, my information, detail, description, and all of that in my narrative, and then put it back out there so people can view it and see it. You know, we will be doing the lives from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Matter of fact, I got to keep up. I got to deliver that order. I got to do it 11 o'clock. Yeah, that's another thing. When you multi-app, you got to keep up with everything. Getting ready to turn that platform on right now. All right. I hadn't got a hit. I need a hit right now. And it told me where to go. But all the dashes that's on this side of town is at this place. You want to know why? Because they know this is where they get the most frequent orders at. And they want to better their chances on getting more orders. Then they choose selectively, which that's what you're supposed to do on priority orders. Everybody that I know just about that's in this area, all those are diamond drivers and top dashers. So that's what you got to keep in mind too when you're out here. How many top dashers and diamond drivers out here, and how many cherry pickers are out here, and how much that is affecting my market. How many drivers using more than one phone, Doordash account, using multiple phones, and all of that too, ladies and gentlemen. That's a factor that falls in too. And the supply demand during this time frame. Is there enough orders for drivers? You know, if it's not enough order for drivers, then what you're supposed to do? You gotta go into a different zone or a different restaurant. You know. All right. We hadn't did an hour yet on my platform, but we did an hour on the live. Because you know I started 30 minutes before I actually started. Okay. We just gonna be over here. Until we get a hit. See, now if there was a whole lot of orders coming out, everybody would be moving around. Everybody would be making money. But when it's slow, you know, and then you're trying to do it by the order, it's kind of more challenging to try to do it by the order, because I think you'll lose more money when it's slow trying to do it by the order. With my experience, it is. So I do mine by the hour. Now I'm gonna get a little closer. Well, the first 3 minutes crucial, ladies and gentlemen. So the first 3 minutes, Dashers then already got that order. All right, I see my brother. He goes in that way. Nah, I'm not gonna go in that way because that sign says do not enter. All right. And do I be on this side or do I be on the other side? That's the question. I'm going on this side. Yeah, we're gonna be sitting. I'm gonna be sitting here for a moment. I don't know if this driver waiting on me. Okay. All right. There you go ahead. He's in park beside me. How's it going? Shit, we trying to make it, man. Trying to hit a lick at a snake.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And I still ain't got a hit yet. I'm multi-opera, man. This gives me time. Let me see how much time I got. This gives me time. I might not make that hour, ladies and gentlemen. That's where I'm at now. Now, if orders was more frequent, I can make that hour on the goal that I want to make it on. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let me go to my deliver that screen. All right. I don't want to miss that order. I got a distance to go to, so I might get ready to head that direction now. Turn the app on. I got 2 hours to get there. All right. Yeah, I might do one more order, ladies and gentlemen. Then I'm going to have to head that direction. Yeah, I need to. See, I'm not getting no hit right here. That means ain't that many orders over here. And then plus two, I missed the first 3 minutes. The first 3 minutes is crucial And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in a split second. What I'm talking about. When you looking at a hotspot right there, you see the timer, right? It usually be 10 minutes, sometimes it'd be 11 minutes. 10 minutes. All right, the first 3 minutes of that 10 minutes is crucial. Once it get down to 7 minutes, most of the best orders or offers done already been dispatched out to drivers, and drivers already done received them orders and they leaving with them orders. Now from 5 minutes down to the from the 7-minute marker to the 5-minute marker, you know, you got your second best. And just like he just went in there, if it was number one left of the second best, he the only driver got it. He already got it before me. He was already over here before me. And his ratings are higher than mine. So he's gonna get it before me. Okay, now when it reading it, this right here, this way you have certain drivers that's holding these orders trying to get another one. So if they multi-apping, they holding this order, they decide, okay, I got an order with Grubhub, pay a whole lot better than this one, then they're gonna release that order. You know, that order may be profitable and that order may not be profitable. But that's what drivers are doing. That's the reason I usually turn it off when it's right there. See, I can do this right here. I can't do it. I'm still on the clock. But I can. But then I mess the clock up for me. Let me see what's going on for a minute. See, I'm gonna have to move. That's what I'm gonna have to do. See, we only got 3 hotspots. So since 3 hotspots is showing, that's an indication, ladies and gentlemen, there's a low supply and demand of orders coming out of here. So drivers may be at these other restaurants, reason why they're not showing in a hotspot as well. They already got enough drivers in that area. That's the reason why it don't be shown on the hotspot. That's the reason why veteran drivers know how to kill hotspots to keep other drivers from going there. That's a very slick strategy, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? It's a very wise one too. You know, that's one of the ways veteran drivers eliminate the competition too. You know, so well, how do you know all these things, DoorDash Revolution? Because I sit there and I did the research. I get out here in these trenches. I sit and watch and analyze and study things. You know, you got to get out here to know this. See, that goes a driver right there. That's a driver. That was a driver just went in. And that might have been the only order. You see what I'm saying? Because we'll find out if it's the only order or not. You know, sometimes you can be wasting time sitting like I'm sitting right now when I can be somewhere else. See, which I need to be moving. And I do this all day long. I sit there and sometimes I talk out loud to myself. So it's not hard for me to be going by my decisions, what I'm thinking and all of that and analyzing. I do that out loud anyway. So that's why it seems so natural to me. I'm looking at my timer. Time is ticking. I'm just sitting waiting on the order. While I'm sitting waiting on the order, I'm not making no money in that, right? See, now if I was multi-apping, which I partially am, but I don't want to put too much on my plate. But if I was multi-apping at the time and got a hit, then I could end my dash. I already made my money for that hour. See, that's how you can implement multi-apping along with the technique that I'm using. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn it on. I should already had it on. You see, but that's how I make up for lost time. I can end my dash, and then that's showing my idle time on Doordash platform. I get a hit with Grubhub, then I'd have made that money within that hour. Plus, I done end the shift, then I can do other things. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of variables there I'm not trying to share, but a lot of people can read between the lines of what I'm saying. So you done put out a lot of information right there that I wouldn't have put out. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's go ahead and do what I got to do. Get that out the way, get that out the way, get that out the way, and that out the way. I got to start doing the elimination of process now. And that out of the way. We're working with 3 things, 3 apps right now. Can't have too many apps trying to do too many things at once. How's it going, brother? How's it going, man?
Hey, nothing much, man. Get ready to do this, deliver that order in a few minutes. That was the only order in there, too, one.
This is it.
I knew it. What
It
did
wasn't ready.
See, that's what I told you, ladies and gentlemen. How do the DoorDash revolution know these things? Experience, trial and error. I knew that.
That order wasn't even ready. It was one other order, and it went out, and then I had to wait for this order.
See there?
And this order going to Olive Branch. I didn't want to take it.
It's slow.
Yeah.
Low in supply and demand. See, that's what I was telling you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I just showed you, and I just explained to you about a minute cycle on that cycle there when you're doing hotspots and everything. He just got through confirming it. That was the last order. See, drivers, when you don't go in there and check in, talk to you, appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna give you a call in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be over there, and I'm gonna be down the downtown area because I gotta go to Hattie B's and pick up a catering order down there. So I'm gonna be working Cooper Young area, brother. I appreciate you. See what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen. There go, I proved it right there live. It wasn't edited, it wasn't cut. We didn't rehearse this here, me and him, and said, man, we're gonna meet up at a certain hour, tell them this and tell them that. Y'all caught it live as it was happening live. See, told you. So you gotta know what you're doing. See, but it did come back on the screen though. So this was what we're gonna do. We're gonna move. That was the last order that was on that wave that was released. I gotta move around. See, sometimes you gotta move. Cause it said that it's banging over here. I like to run into a spot, said boom, pick up this order over here. See, that's what you gotta know when you're looking at this your DoorDash app. You got to know how to read and comprehend what's going on in there. See, stop listening to the negative Nancy's and babbling Bob's talking about the DoorDash revolution, think he a guru. Because that's what they're saying. They're not saying my name, but I know who they're talking about. See, you know you need to stop that stuff, man. I knew you was talking about me, brother. See, if you got that much of a difference in how I'm putting out my content, you and I need to go ahead and chop it up, man, and have a discussion on my live, or have a discussion on my channel. I'm going to keep it fair. We're not going to cut each other heads or nothing like that there. Or you can sit here and you can dash with the DoorDash revolution. I got another spot on the live that we can talk about your area and talk about mine. We can discuss things and try things. See what I'm saying? We both might learn something from one another. That's how you solve problems, bro. You know, I don't bash your content because you didn't say my name. I still knew you was talking about me. I said your name to let you know that I knew you was talking about me. Now, that's that on that. Now, I done moved around. And this thing's lagging again. So if it's lagging on my end, I know y'all can't see on y'all. So no, I don't claim to be no guru. It's just that I done been in the trenches and I done experienced a lot of things and I had a lot of questions. I couldn't go to people for the answer. I had to find the answer out for myself. That's how come I know certain things. You know, they don't make me better than you. They don't make me no better driver than you. They don't make me the best driver out here either. I'm just sharing my experience and knowledge, hoping that will help somebody else that got questions that has been unanswered, can be answered for them. That's all it is. We never claim to be no guru. Okay? We're an influencer, a leader, and we try to teach strategies, tips, and information. I don't have any tricks for you, so that's why you don't hear me say tips and tricks. You see, I don't accept a whole lot of no-tip orders and offers either. But you said that you didn't advocate no tip, no trip. I don't advocate because I don't believe in the approach you guys are taking. That don't mean that I'm taking every lowball offer and accepting every $2 and $3 orders, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. Understand the message coming from the messenger. You know, quit trying to twist these words and twist my content and get it out of context.
You see, common sense now. Would you think I would sit there and accept 100 orders? Let me turn my face around so you can see me. Accept 100 orders now. Going 10 miles, 275. When I can go in that zone, get a 675 for 5 miles. I get 3 of those, I done made almost $20 an hour. Versus I go over here and got to travel 20 miles, total miles, for 275. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, do you think the DoorDash revolution do that kind of stuff? And he trying to encourage folks to do that? Don't listen to the nonsense, ladies and gentlemen. Use your common sense. I'm not going to never tell nobody to do that. I just got a different approach on how I'm dealing with it. Yeah, brother, I'm still alive. Evidently, it looks like that my screen going in and out. I'm glad that you asked, because I was wondering why people was falling off. It's probably the area I'm in that has a low signal, weak signal, and it's probably stalling on your end, or it's showing blurry. I don't even know, but I'm glad you did say I'm still alive. See, that's what I want people to do. Well, we can't see him anymore. Put in the comment section, man, we don't see you anymore. What's going on? Or did you just in your live? See, I appreciate that. That's the reason why you got a wrench. You see, so that's the stuff I need to be knowing. I don't want to be doing the live and then for 2 hours and then 1 hour I'm just running my mouth and nobody know what's going on. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just like I said, that's why he got a wrench. I got some other moderators. If they in here today, probably would have let me know too. But I think he's the only one in here today. I appreciate it. So what I probably do is go ahead and probably end it in a few minutes. Anyway, cause I'm not gonna make no more money on this order. And you just heard if it didn't, if I wasn't in and out at that time when LA was explaining that see, my mile up anyway. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and end that. And like I said, if I had got them orders in that last 15 minutes, this would have been a $20 payout of still $11.50. And he was letting me know that was the only order in there at that time. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Like I said, I'm gonna eventually get StreamYard as well. But even with that, certain areas when I know when Reese will be live, I will be in areas they be like, man, is he still here? Or the screen froze. So it's basically the area and probably the phone carrier service that I'm using as well. I'm gonna have to probably get a different phone carrier service. I was thinking about Cricket because they said Cricket do a lot better than the phone carrier service that I got here. And I done lost a lot of orders like that, good paying orders too, with that same problem. So that's what I'm gonna get ready to do. I'll probably get ready to go ahead and end this live because see, people be like, okay, we can't see him. We don't know what he's saying. And then I won't know how it actually look until it go private. And then I go back and look at it. And I'd be like, oh, man, I'm going to have to wind up cutting all of that section out because, and stuff like that. That's the reason why some of my lives I didn't publish because majority of it was like, okay, people can't see anything. They hear you, but they can't see anything. I don't want to keep producing poor picture quality on my videos, so I'm gonna have to work on some things, get some better equipment or something, or get with a better phone service carrier so I can provide that good experience that you're supposed to have when we do our live streaming. I thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for taking the time out to be with us on this morning live, the DoorDash Revolution morning show. And all of that. So I probably most likely I'm gonna go back and review this live. If this live don't look like it's good enough to republish, I will be doing a video point out the same things and all of that. But I'm glad to know what areas we need to work on and improve in. Cause look like when I'm on the run doing deliveries, we having a lot of problems. And the only reason why I kind of figured it was lagging then because it was showing me on my side that I was moving slow motion and my lips was moving slow motion. So that's how I kind of figured out that's what it was. But All right, y'all take care. Y'all be good. We see you on the next episode, next live. I'm probably gonna do some lives, and like I said, during the lunch hour, during the dinner hour, so you can see the benefits of what I'm doing. See, it's at the slowest time right now. I can sit here and do a video say, man, the diamond program sucks. Look at the offers that I'm getting, and boom, 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 bash the diamond program. Knowing all the time that there's a low supply and demand of orders coming out. So it's not going to be a whole lot of great diamond orders. If it was only one order at Chick-fil-A, 5 drivers was over there, okay, and it's only 3 hotspots showing, that's an indication it's a low supply and demand, and it's not going to be any diamond orders out here. See, a lot of content creators, they use misleading content, and they don't show all the details, and they bash the program, and all the details left out. I could have easily did the same thing just then, but no, I'm giving you the truth. It's low in supply and demand, which means if it's not enough orders out here, it's not going to be a lot of catering orders out here. Okay, if it's not enough orders out here, it's not going to be a whole lot of other orders out. Yo, later, bro. Take care, man. Peace. Y'all take care. Have a good one. See you in the next video.